Welcome. This is a quick crypto update. I haven't done one for a while. And kind of seeing today being a second day, or being a day where everything kind of went red. And right now we started a new day, and possibly we might have another red day. And then it's going to probably turn into another green, unless this is the beginning of that big collapse that you guys been hearing on this channel, and particularly on some other one particular other channel. Be straight and forward. Why you guys haven't heard quite a bit from me for a while? First of all, kind of been busy trying to drive and make some money, as well as you guys can see, started a DoorDash videos. And second, be kind of straightforward. Before, when I looked at the chart, I seen future of the chart. I seen where possibly things are going. I didn't believe that crypto can actually collapse to zero and actually even fall below zero price, and had a positive look at crypto. But as was a subscriber and listener to a channel, I forgot the guy's name. Starts with XRP. It kind of created a second me inside of me, a second voice. So instead of just that voice were telling me where possibly things are going, now I always see the same thing at the same time. Hey, we might have that collapse, that major collapse, of where everything falls almost to zero, and it might be starting today, or it'll be this week or something. And this is kind of first of all drives me nuts, and second thing is just makes it a lot harder to tell you guys where things are going when when I hear this voice inside of me telling me, this is beginning of a crash. Like even today, look, we have a red day. We just ended one red day and we started another red day, and so and that is just, if you guys kind of look at that like, man, it's might be the beginning. So, but even with the red day, we do have some green items, and I'm gonna go back to my list. If you ignore a couple of the coins, all the rest of the coins, every time we have a pullback, some of these coins actually do really good when things start reversing. We can start with Bitcoin and kind of go from there. Oh, geez, I just sorted. I should have not sorted this thing. So Bitcoin actually was at the 69. Right now, it came down to 59. And I think it's retesting its 50 EMA, and probably will push back up for another high. So let's start with some of the coins and kind of see where things at, and where things possibly can go. So we can see Engine pulled up, came down to 50 EMA, tested the cloud, right now pulling up, but we still are seeing it's kind of dropping after the initial 8 o'clock push up, or the 8:30, 9 o'clock push up. So we might actually come down with one more test, but Kind of remember what I said in the past and previous videos. If you do not want to lose an opportunity, because right now, if you look at a lot of these coins are at the lower of their high, which means it's a good opportunity to actually jump in and take another 2, 3, 4, 5, 6% ride back up. And if you don't want to lose that opportunity, here's what I said in the past, and I'll say it again. Take 50% of your portfolio, 50% of the money that you have available to trade with, and choose a coin or two or three, break it up between the coins at 50% if you can do more than one, and get in. The remaining 50%, hold it for that big crash day. And about that big crash day, why I believe that day is coming and it will happen one day. And here's the reason why. If you look at stock market, companies are freely moving. They're not tied down to the 50, to the 500 S&P or anything. They have a choice to move. If you look at crypto, if Bitcoin drops, everything drops. If Bitcoin starts rising, slowly everything starts rising with it. Bitcoin controls the crypto industry, and some of these coins should have a free choice of rise, and they should not be controlled by Bitcoin. That means we need to have the big crash where those coins can break free and roam and not be controlled by Bitcoin. So that's the reason why we need that big day, and I know that big day once will come. Otherwise, crypto will not be interesting. We will always will depend from Bitcoin. So that's the reason why I believe we will have that. So as we can see, anywhere between here and here, it's a beautiful part to get in. H bar, as well as we can see, is riding just slightly above 50. As we can see, it kind of stayed on this trend that I have put in. As we can see, broke through, came back up. Touched it, couple other places touched it, broke through, came back up. And I believe this is actually what we're going to be seeing today. We might see one more red chart down, trying to break through the 50 EMA, and then it's going to push back up unless we're looking at that big day. Now, cellular, it has broken the 50 EMA. Right now, it's coming down to the 200 EMA. We'll see what happens, but unless it's that big day, otherwise, it will not break the 200 and will bounce back and come back up. XRP, one of the most interesting coin out there, one of the most popular coins, loved by some, hated by others. Has created a lot of millionaires, and a lot people are still hoping it will turn them into millionaires as well. I cannot say nothing about that, but I'll tell you one thing is, if what's on the web, if it's really true, this coin should be trading at a couple dollars already. We're having that coin trade around slightly above $1. It has broken below 50 EMA. We have 200 EMA. So as we can see that this coin has been bouncing off of a 200 EMA, we might see it come down again. If it does, it would be a nice spot to pick this coin up around 98, 99 cents or a dollar and try to get on that another ride up. Now, keep in mind, that's only 50% of your portfolio. When that big day comes, you might be able to purchase XRP as low as 50, 40, maybe even 30 cents. So that's why I'm saying hold your money, hold your another 50% of your money for that big day. SHIB. SHIB and Doge usually travel together. I personally believe SHIB is a little bit better company than Doge. Doge really, other than became popular with someone, and a lot of people jumped on, and right now financially are being hurt. I don't believe Doge is one of those coins you should be investing unless you're already in and you're trying to get out when it becomes the highest possible. So that's about the Doge. So SHIB, I believe will come back, retest 50 MA, and will take another ride. Sol, another coin that, as you guys can see, it's been riding above 50 EMA. That's why, even if it does come down to 50 EMA, unless it's that big day, it will jump and take another ride. I already told you guys this on the Doge. Um, unless you're in it, I wouldn't recommend you to get in it. Harmony. I love the name of the coin. I told you guys multiple times. More than anything else about the coin. Now it's retesting the 50 MA. I don't think it will come down to 200, and it will actually break out and continue with another run. Luna, as we have this trend line here, we broke through it once, we broke through it twice. We kind of right now trading, and that the kind of the trend line kind of got altered a little. So if we readjust it, we are at above the trend line. I don't see that it will go as low as 200 EMA. Probably will bounce around the 50 EMA and like it did right here and pull back up. So what we seeing here, we had two red days and then a green day, and I believe that's what we're gonna see here. We have one red day, we might have see another red day, might come down to below, slightly below the 50 cloud, and then we'll have another pushback. ADA, another coin that made quite a bit of guys out there millionaires, and it will make some more. Now it's riding the 200 EMA. I do not think that the ADA will break under 200 EMA. So probably going to be bouncing a little while before it actually takes another ride up. Algo, broken down, might come down as low as 200 EMA and bounce away from it like we had it right here. Barely touched the 200 EMA, re-energized, and just pushed back up. AV, another coin like Algo, where we broke under the 200, under the 50 EMA. The 200 EMA kind of was right there, so it's kind of riding, but I'm pretty sure it will eventually bounce back on that coin. I would actually watch this coin and see when that happens and get on it. But I'm not sure it is the best idea right now to get on it. First of all, it's quite expensive coin, and second, it is trading below 50 EMA. 1 inch, very nice coin. Also made a lot of money for a lot of people, and has a potential to make a lot more. As we see, it started bouncing off of 50 EMA. It might come down, the 200 EMA might come down and then bounce back up. Dent, cheap coin, has a lot of potential. It is struggling to recover and get back up. Dent might have come as low as this trend line, as we had it came down here, and then it actually bounced back up. Atom, again, might come down to 200 EMA, bounce a little on the 200, and then get back up. Ren, another coin that right now it's at 200 EMA. Probably will have a couple more bounces and should bounce back up. FT, TM Phantom broke under 52 MA. Um, I don't think it's going to make it to 200 MA. We'll probably trade somewhere in this area for another day or so and push back up. AVAX. As we see, even though it pulled back, came back up, it is pushing back. But end of the day, I doubt it go much lower than probably here in the worst case scenario. And then it's going to pull up and create new high. So these are actually coins that I see have potentials. We can go with other coins. We can go back at the engine and see how much lower it came down as we were speaking. But end of the day, this is a nice opportunity. The only question is how low it'll go, so we can actually jump on and take the ride back up. So guys, enjoy. Um, and let's stay safe, smart, and trade wisely. Be blessed.